Good morning everyone, my name is Jim Ho, and today's video, we're gonna look out to some new science prime. I know it's some reference like, hey, let's just adding contact transformers into this prime. Just taking the name and put a prime. Optimus Prime, it does a difference. So yeah, they made this. So all I can say is, I love the background. The style has just like in the side classic. So classic, and the only just like in the merge is a Sonic the Hedgehog. That's true, but this style is just making some models 3D. Yeah, that's true because only left is in 2D to 3D. Now, just like in the game, I love it I play it. So I'm in the Sonic generation just like that. So let's just begin to watch this episode. I love it, you can see and find out what it is, so let's go. The Bubler. And here it is, the first of the big cat. Oh. So yeah, we'll get this straight. The voice of a big the cat was not bad. I mean, I know it's like Froggy. It sounds deeper, but I love it knowing next to the top and the frogs. Yes, that was pretty cool. But it only has seems a model. It seems alright. Well, seems changed. So I love when it has a big design to only have one fits enough is to pass through and get some fish. I know what you're thinking with the froggies and I would think. So Bluebird is trying to help his friends. I wonder who's helping for. Let's find out soon. So the wings show up nowhere. We don't know why the wings are right there all along. I don't know. Seems that all over the wings just come from nowhere. I mean, this land seems just came up with video games. Well, seems like wings just show up nowhere, but we don't know what the origin of wings came from in this place. So no problem. Yes. And there we go. He just gave the wings, just like in the video games. Yes. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much. I love the logo change just like that, but the Prime, like Sharpie. I love it. They have a glass plates. Interesting. What about the concept art? That Sonic's Prime looks like. So in the forward in the future, it shows Sonic's in the future on Eggman. Well, Amy, of course, aka Eggman. So it seems in the ancient period of time. I wonder why this is gonna be Amy in the form of a hunter. So that's true. I guess Sonic didn't know why Amy showed up nowhere. Well, it seems to find an instinct. So Hedgehog's instinct history. So no problem. Now the next one, the concept art is this Eggman speed up by Sonics. One hero Sonics. So it seems that for the future, I be that these custom Eggman at all. So they're all ogres or a child. It seems there's a teenager too. So younger and babies. That's true. They did defeat so much Eggman. So where his mother? I know his Eggman's stories has kind of confused. Why they brought some Eggman's daughter in the first place? I had no idea, but we will see to find out what his cousin Eggman, not only a Doctor Robotnik, aka the general. So, yeah, I wonder what those guys doing. Duckies. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, okay. I love the design, the gloves and shoes. It looks still different. I love it. So I'm thinking this is a forward in the future. I mean, why did Eggman take over this land? Well, I don't know. It just happens so fast. I think it's gotta be worth it. The next concept art is this. It kind of looks like a Pozo is taken in. Looks like a Knuckles clam, I guess. And now this is the red one. This looks like it. And this is a tropical jungle. So that means it's a try to pay it. That means that this is the green one is a gem. Each gem has 3 symbols. I don't know. But it seems to find out what the Super Sonic looks like. But it seems this is just a filed. And each Eggman ship, please not get away. Future Sonic itself is trying to get his past away. So that way his buddy Tails wasn't going to find out what his Eggman's up to and try to take over the other universe. Ah, that's strange. So I wonder if Dr. Robotnik was real too. Now the next one we hear is that Addy, it seems the Sonic's big up. Oh. Yep, The Eggman is back. Eggman's in the back of a sees the scream looks like. That's kind of cool. Now the side designs, what it is design the shoes looks so different than boots. It seems to give speed, running, and use a glove to have combat attacks. Of course, it combat attacks. Other attacks is it has specials. I know when it has the gloves and use shoes. It's tails. He's designing these as a kind of worth it. He's like geared up and has it already prepared. I love it. Really, tails has many tails, just like a 9-tail fox. Huh, that's gonna seem about 2 tails, 3 tails, 4 tails, 5 tails, 6 tails, or 7 tails, or 8 tails. Well, it just seems confused, but Tails has a lot of hairs. I love it. It really seems his life he's doing is to came with his buddy Sonic to save the world that Eggman tried to take over the other ones in the universe have. So that way the Eggman never stopped against Sonic. Well, seems they never unstoppable, so no weakness, right? Well, it seems fine for me, so it's kind of joke to me. Never like a Sonic boom in the universe. It's kind of silly. Now, the last concept art was this. It seems to how the Eggman was changed. When the Sonic in the past was mistaken with so much fast as a light speed of force. With his shoes and gloves, he used a detection to open the portal and to take it on time. When they make it forward in the time, and this is how when outside, the Eggman has been taken over, and now his mother, the Robotnik, it seems has been with his wife. Yep, that's kind of makes sense. Now the Robotnik's land has been overridden. I guess it makes sense. A theme park every day. Eggman, his goal was he wants to complete this building all over the theme park up at Eggman's land. Yes, they take over everything else, but now his land of a nature animals. Well, there's no animals, no species, only a robot and a bot. Huh, that's strange. It's kind of familiar to me. So it's just like in the television something. The classic Sonic was saved the day for the psychics. Wow, so it just seems that the world has the Sonic Force into it. Well, I'd love to see more about the Sonic concept art, but there are still more. There art has nothing to sneak peek up at this Sonic came from, no idea why, but he made the stake the 4 the time. It has been never seen Tails. He's like, where's Sonic? I don't know, seems he got mistakes. Maybe he just went away and saved the buddy. So, no wonder how it's just Sonic got mistakes in the timeline. Well, he wanted to get back home, so yeah. I guess it makes sense in the stories to get lost. Like, doing beat off every Robotnik. Of course, those Robotniks with... There's no animals. Where is the animal? Well, it seems to set him free every kind of species, but those Robotniks is so old. The classic Robotnik seems to take down every speed up just like before. Sonic never give up when nowhere. He just love to fight off those Robotniks and set the free animals. But why exactly the animals be? I don't know. Seems that the animals has been passed away. It's a few years ago, so I had no idea. The future has been happened. But did Sonic T-pose? Yeah, that's true. He do some dance band, seems like. Dancing around just like Fortnite. Don't think about it. So what I had thinking, this is how the victory pose has been victory of the Robotnik's plan. So nobody can beat out Sonic's, right? Right? Here's a real Sonic looks like. The shoes is so smooth. I love it. They reflect into the shadows. It has regular shoes. It's the same similar as the other one. Now we have this gloves is so testable. I love it. It is smooth like inside room, but it's different. But it looks so no modern Sonic. Still, the animals love. So it has a tester, have a hair, as a quilt. It stick out. I love it. They only decided to just make it change differently. His skin group. I love it. It only has just been days as a ritual Sonic has came back. It's true because the episode was thinking about Sonic. Sonic to go off adventures and no time to save animals, but no time against Robotnik tried to kidnap those things, but no problem with the deed. Like, Here is a second one. Seems to be has a pose of a custom art. Want to feel like it, he's a smashment. Number one seems as a thinking side. He was thinking about it, what his plan or what he's doing. He was thinking about it. It seems like to be want to become smarter than that. Well, he would take down the Robotnik in no time, but not even quite. With his bloody tails, we're helping out. Now, this number two was doing some hero pose, looks like. So he do just stand pose, no time. And number three was that he's doing some jumping pose. It has been jumping or something like pushing a log. Well, it's just like in a Sonic generations. Well, just like that. And the final one, and yeah, number four pose was running animations. And number five, he's just eating some cheese dogs. It got spooked a bit. It's like, spicy. It's like, spicy. Ugh. Why you add those things? Those cheese dogs and adding those things kind of joke. I was thinking about why they did play off. And now the final one, number six, he turned this up to the super or charger, I think. It's like a size charger was charged up or something, like electric, like a flash. Yes. Thinking about this, it's going to be a super psych, or maybe he's a powerful and he thinks he get him a swift to get ready to attack, or the Robotnik, or attack the Shadow. Maybe. I hope so. So we will find out soon enough the Netflix doing something up to. So I think they doing something. Constant art will show how the pose will be. Well, that's a good time. The last quip. The last quip it has been adding to the new group of characters was it show up and came back. So what they up to this time? There's a second trailer too. Wow. It let me guess. Spin dash. Spin and fast. We know what the orange one. Let me thinking. If it seems this is orange is going to be it, this could be the new characters. No, I guess not. This new knot is a new character. It's the same tester, just looks to spin like a spin attack, just like Sonic the Hedgehog, but looks different. This is black skin tester, has shoes. It could be something like that. It seems shocked, but it's still supplies. Yep, the Master Lord of Shadow the Hedgehog. You know who he is, I love it. The design is so smooth, I love it. His spin attack is kinda cool, as well it seems every day. Shadow the Hedgehog, himself, he's black, little piece. I don't know how the Shadows came back. I know that's true because Shadow is alive in the Sonic Force. Well, think about it. Shadow he seems to join the party. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Doesn't matter how Shadow business. So he's a gunner that has been seems every day. So Shadow has been big in the pictures. Well, can they do? Well, seems he's not an enemy, or it is an enemy. I mean, if you think enough, he's tough. He's black. He has a wacky shoes. Who doesn't matter, and he's a powerful character. So we had to. He's a I know he's big, and I'm just saying, similar to like the Hedgehog powers and attacking with the nowhere to be found, teleported to the chaos enemies. He uses only has magic. Some kind of is a teleportations. The coolest. Let's see. I think about what his attack. Well, other attacks is spin the dash. It all has a spin to it. Well, what do we have here? Use guns. Well, maybe it's kind of just like in the game. Shadow the Hedgehog itself in the backstory take place in the entirely thing. It's meant to be about Maria. So the Maria was dead at all, so got shot by the Gundam. So it seems this aka Shadow is a clone of another Shadow. It seems other Shadow has been dead, and now the Shadow seems kinda changed. At all, he don't know he can't remember it. Maybe he just came back and just revenge. Or sometimes they do it. Just was thinking about it. Well, seems confused for that. So I wonder what his gang members worth it. So I wonder the Blast is holding a entire life. It seems like a boulder cracking the rocks in half. That was powerful, right? Yeah, that's it. The Netflix seems doing some surprises. So the main character is Big the cat, and there's some kind of tails. We have Sykes, we have um, Shadow, and where's Eggman? I wonder where's Eggman's in the picture. Well, when we see and find out what it looks like, we can see the smooth art animation. I'll have to come to see and find out. So we're gonna see Amy in the picture too. Wow, I guess kind of cool. I want to see Amy, so no problem. Well, other members seems to get to be within the memories have been true. That it could be that scenes of a show has a sneak peek of a first look at this some animal friends it has been appeared. Well, we will find out soon enough, and the voice actor has been replaced. Well, changed enough. It's kind of cool, just like in Sonic Booms, it's changing now the voice. It's making some kind of joke of disease. It seems fine for me. So, if what you guys think about this Sonic's Prime? Sonic's Prime seems change a lot. If you're thinking of the size Prime, I was happy for it. I look forward for to see this more. So we wonder what this developer make this a good free players. Who's going to be first strikes? Well, there's more animation out there, so Netflix doing some more animations. They do that more. They do love it in the live fashion. So each movies or some kind of episode. Each scene is making some jokes for kids. Made for kids or made adults or teenagers too. So you will see and find out more about this site's Prime. I know you think there are kinds of them, so I look forward for it. Well, there you have it. I seems I had enough facts about this one. I'm gonna have some theories about it, but we never best see the stories. Well, we know we're seeing. Seems it has been scrapped. I mean, I know think it's a scrap some art. It seems to think about what did they change for, or what did they came from. We're going to see what happens in the future as a past in the black hole. We have seems going to be happening. So you know, tell what the past. We can think about it. Well, it gets harder to think about in your brain. So we will see. So good day.